Q6129-4. In evaluating earner demonstrations of piloting ability, it is important for the flight instructor to A. Remain silent and observe. B. Keep the learner informed of progress. C. Explain errors in performance immediately. The correct answer is B. Effective communication between the flight instructor and the learner is essential during the evaluation process. Keeping the learner informed of their progress allows for feedback, encouragement, and a clear understanding of their strengths and areas for improvement. By providing ongoing feedback, the flight instructor helps the learner gauge their performance and understand how they are progressing. This feedback can be both positive, highlighting areas of proficiency, and constructive, pointing out areas that require further attention. Keeping the learner informed of their progress helps to maintain motivation, build confidence, and foster a productive learning environment. It allows the learner to feel engaged and actively involved in their own development, which can lead to more effective skill acquisition. Q6129-5. The learner should be capable of handling problems that might occur, such as traffic pattern congestion, change in active runway, or unexpected crosswinds prior to A. The first solo cross-country flight. B. Initial solo. C. Being recommended for a private pilot certificate. The correct answer is B. The initial solo flight is a significant milestone in flight training. It is the first time the learner flies an aircraft without an instructor on board. Therefore, it is crucial that the learner has developed the necessary skills and knowledge to handle various situations that may arise during the flight. The mentioned problems, such as traffic pattern congestion, change in active runway, or unexpected crosswinds, are common scenarios encountered in real-world flying. It is important for the learner to be prepared and capable of handling these situations safely and effectively. By the time the learner reaches the initial solo stage, they should have acquired the necessary piloting skills, knowledge of procedures, and situational awareness to manage these challenges. This includes understanding traffic patterns, adapting to changes in runway assignments, and demonstrating proficiency in crosswind landings. Q6129-6. Before endorsing a learner for solo flight, the instructor should require the learner to demonstrate consistent ability to perform A. All maneuvers in the student pilot guide. B. All of the fundamental maneuvers. C. Slow flight, stalls, emergency landings, takeoffs and landings, and go-arounds. The correct answer is B. Fundamental maneuvers are the essential flight maneuvers that form the foundation of piloting skills. These maneuvers include, but are not limited to, straight and level flight, turns, climbs, descents, coordinated flight, and basic navigation. They are the building blocks upon which more advanced maneuvers and flight operations are built. By demonstrating consistent ability to perform the fundamental maneuvers, the learner shows proficiency in the core skills necessary for safe and controlled flight. It indicates that the learner has developed a solid understanding of aircraft control, basic flight dynamics, and maneuver execution. The requirement of consistent ability ensures that the learner can perform the maneuvers reliably and consistently, regardless of varying conditions or situations. This consistency is essential for safe solo flight, as the learner will be operating the aircraft independently without the direct supervision of an instructor. Q6129-7. Examples of all common endorsements can be found in the current issue of A. AC 61-67, Appendix 1. B. AC 91-67, Appendix 1. C. AC 61-65, Appendix 1. The correct answer is C. AC 61-65 is a Federal Aviation Administration (FAA) Advisory Circular titled Certification, Pilots and Flight and Ground Instructors. It provides guidance and information on pilot certification and endorsements. Appendix 1 of AC 65 specifically contains examples of common endorsements that instructors may use when endorsing pilot logbooks or other official documents. Endorsements are written statements provided by flight instructors to their learners, documenting the completion of specific training or authorizing certain privileges. These endorsements serve as evidence of meeting regulatory requirements and are important for record-keeping and regulatory compliance. By referring to AC 61-65, Appendix 1, flight instructors can find examples of common endorsements, including endorsements for solo flight, cross-country flights, specific maneuvers, instrument training, and more. These examples help ensure that the endorsements provided are accurate, consistent, and in compliance with FAA regulations. 6129-8. Which type of assessment is desirable for evaluating an ability to use critical thinking skills in performing real-world tasks? A. Authentic assessment. B. Traditional assessment. C. Practical assessment. The correct answer is A. Authentic assessment is an evaluation approach that focuses on assessing learners' abilities to apply their knowledge and skills in real-world, meaningful contexts. It goes beyond traditional assessment methods that primarily rely on rote memorization and recall of information. When it comes to evaluating critical thinking skills, authentic assessment provides a more accurate and comprehensive measure of a learner's ability to analyze, synthesize, and apply knowledge in practical situations. It assesses the learner's capacity to think critically, make reasoned judgments, solve problems, and demonstrate higher-order thinking skills. Authentic assessment often involves real-world tasks or simulations that closely mirror the types of challenges and tasks learners would encounter in their intended field or profession. It can include activities such as case studies, projects, performance tasks, simulations, and portfolios. These assessments require learners to apply their critical thinking skills to analyze complex situations, make informed decisions, and demonstrate practical problem-solving abilities. Compared to traditional assessment methods, which primarily focus on assessing factual knowledge through multiple-choice questions or memorization-based exams, authentic assessment provides a more valid and reliable measure of learners' ability to think critically and apply their skills in real-world contexts.